right, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products website. All right, all kinds of boxing news here, man. Bashir Ali, Ivana, Habib's trainer, the lady who's fighting Clarissa Shields tomorrow in Flint. I was thinking about going. Got knocked out. And then Erickson Lubin gets a new opponent. Terrell Boucher is injured. And Nathaniel Gallimore will be stepping in. I just swear Nathaniel Gallimore just lost on the Golden Boy card not too long ago. But hey, we up in here. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And we working, man. But unfortunate, man. We talk about Ivana Yavik, hopefully I'm saying her name right. I don't even think they weighed in or got to the weigh-in. There's no visuals right now. But Bashir Ali, hopefully I'm saying his name right, he was arguing with Clarissa Shields' sister, and then a man just snuck him. And he got knocked out cold. And that was a sucker way, man. You know, sucker way. But for one, you in Flint. For two, you in Flint. So you in somebody else's hometown. And at the end of the day, it's usually all just talking, you going back and forth, you know, at weigh-ins, and usually it don't get physical, and you know, nobody trying to lose no money. I ain't trying to lose no money. I'm sure Clarissa ain't trying to lose no money. So I'm not sure who the man was, but you a coward, bro. You know what I'm saying? That man ain't put his hands on her sister. I don't know what he said to her sister, but her sister could possibly, because she has some connection to do with that young man who did it, or that man who did it. She got some connection with him. And he ran out the building like a coward. And the trainer was out for at least 20 minutes, they saying. He was out cold. And like I said, they said Ivana was very, very emotional. And the fight may be off. You know, and Clarissa Shields may not get too many opportunities to fight in Flint. Especially after this. And you gotta keep your emotions in check, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's all fun. It should be all fun and games. You know, but Ivana Yebik and her team was calling Clarissa fat and all talking all that shit. And you end up coming to her hometown, and now your trainer running off of his mouth. He got his hands put on him. You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a coward move. You don't mess with the OG in boxing, the coach. And after they would have fought, it usually would have been all love. Usually the hostility not there no more. It's a respect. You know what I'm saying? It's a gentleman's sport. It's respect after y'all exchange blows and do all that. So do I blame Ivana for not wanting to continue? Hell no, I don't blame her. You know, I would fear for my safety if I'm her. You know what I'm saying? I would truly fear for my safety. You know, and that man need to be turned in, to be honest. He need to go ahead and turn himself in. But ain't nobody gonna want to fight in Flint again. And then, you know, Anthony Durrell was trying to get Callum Smith a couple years ago to fight in Flint. Nobody coming to fight in Flint. You already got the water thing situation going. It's already a rough city. You know, so most of the people that want to fight in Flint, they like to fight in Detroit, which is an hour away, I might add. But we ain't representing like us as Michiganders. We ain't gonna be represented like that. He don't speak for us. I know people say, well, you know, the real uncle punched old boy, and hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Apparently in Flint, in Detroit too, Saginaw, Sag Nasty, shout out to Draymond, they let their hands do the talking. So you gotta be careful when you come through them cities. These cities that don't get fights a lot, like Baltimore, Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too much talking. They let them hands go. But you don't hit the trainer. You don't hit an OG. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm Mr. Ali, I'm pressing charges, straight up and down. That man he can lose his life. You know what I'm saying? He can legitimately lose his life. Now I don't know what he said. He called her a B word, an ugly hoe. I don't know what it said. You know what I'm saying? But don't put your hands on me. I won't put my hands on you. So I don't know to the extent of what happened, or he throw something at her or whatever, but right now that fight can be off. And that's a shame. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody else going to want to fight there after that happened. Everybody want to fight somewhere where they secure, and this is why they don't be wanting to hit those Philadelphia's, Baltimore, Detroit, Indiana, Indianapolis, Milwaukee. They don't be wanting to hit them cities like that no more. Cause shit like that, it ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? It's a familiarity when reporters go to New York, they go to Brooklyn. Now Brooklyn ain't Brooklyn no more. You know what I'm saying? You go to Brooklyn and everything is kind of renovated and gentrified now. You know, they kind of cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? You can go down to Times Square and feel safe. There's a ton of police there. So it's a familiarity when you go to those towns, or you go to LA, you know where to go, where not to go, you know not to go to Watts, you know not to go. It's like Compton for real, you know where not to go. In Dallas, pretty much people get familiar with Dallas. They know where not to go. Been a ton of fights down there in Houston and in Texas in general. They know where not to go. But when you go to these urban cities like that, you don't know what's liable to pop up. See, a lot of people just be talking. You know what I'm saying? Baltimore, they're cleaning shit out. Philadelphia, it ain't just all this internet talking and shit like that. But you don't hit no OG, man. And her sister, like at the end of the day, she possibly didn't took some food off her sister's plate. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about Erickson Lubin real quick. Erickson Lubin is Gausha got injured. I'll put the article link in the description. Hopefully he get well. It was a fight that both guys wanted. It was supposed to be October 26th, so we were roughly about 3 weeks out from the fight. It was supposed to be in Reading, Pennsylvania. I was excited for that fight. It'd have been a good test for Lubin. I know Gausha came up a little bit short versus Austin Troll. The trial, I think, was a draw. He was the aggressor, but I think it's a massive drop-off from Gausha to Nathaniel Gallimore. But the one thing about it is Nathaniel Gallimore can pop. He can punch. So Lubin, he'd have been knocked out before, and Gallimore can put your power out. You seen what he did to Justin DeLoach. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he did lose to J-Rock, and he came back and lost against somebody on Golden Boy Facebook little live. And, you know what? He just need to pick up his boxing skills. You know, he needs to just work on footwork, fluidity, upper body movement, and stuff of that nature. You know? But it is what it is. That actual card was supposed to be Adrian Broner, Ivan Reddick, and Lubin and them. So they done took Broner off the top, and, you know, Reddick said he truly could be retired. And I heard that he wasn't fighting right now, but he looked to be in some good shape. And now you water down the card even more. The co-main event has now become the main event. Now the main event fell out because, you know, Gallimore stepping in for Gausha. But hey, at the end of the day, Gausha might not get too many opportunities, man, because he ain't a household name, and he really just an opponent. You know, had he had some power, Gausha would be a problem. But he don't have enough power, and he don't just have enough defensive slick skills, but solid fighter. But I think he would have tested Erickson Lubin overall a lot better than Gallimore is. But the thing about Gallimore is you replace him, he can punch. And if Daniel Gallimore land that money shot, Lubin could go to sleep again. So it's a dangerous fight from the point that Gallimore got a really, really good power for the weight, but he just don't have the tools to really get the bomb there. He don't have the missile to get the bomb there. But if he so happen to land on Lubin's chin, we gonna see where Lubin psychologically and physically is, because he beat Ishe Smith, and Ishe Smith looked like a shell of himself. You know what I'm saying? He fought that last guy from overseas, and he had good movement, but he didn't like he had good power. He would fought Gausha. Gausha don't have tremendous power. He an okay puncher, but I think Gallimore may tell you physically, if he able to land, he may tell you physically where Lubin and mentally where Lubin is. But Lubin is such a good fighter, boxer. Gallimore may not land. You know what I'm saying? Flush. So look forward to it. But to Mr. Ali, hopefully you get well. To the dude who sucker punched him, you need to come out and turn yourself in, man. And hopefully the fight still continues for Clarissa. But if not, they got to refund a lot of tickets, man. But y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. You're on the road. Appreciate the love, support. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Keep sharing the videos. And other than that, man, keep putting it down the best way I know how. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Box gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Appreciate the love, support. We know.